The factory-trained and ASE-certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumPCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumPCars.com.
Hey, Nevadans, prescriptions can be expensive. Let the Array RX discount card be your solution. Now available to all Nevada residents. Simply sign up for free. Show your pharmacist your digital card and save money. Receive discounts of up to 80% on certain medications. There are no age or income restrictions, and it only takes a minute to enroll. Visit ArrayRxCard.com to learn more and sign up today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. I'm David Preston on this Tuesday, June 25th. In a tragic turn of events, a shooting incident in North Las Vegas at an apartment complex leaves 5 people dead and a 13-year-old girl in critical condition. The suspect, described as extremely dangerous, is confirmed deceased by suicide at a different location on Tuesday morning. Samantha Roberts has more on this tragic story.
The distressing episode unfolded late at night when North Las Vegas police received a distressing report of a shooting at the residence located in the 300 block of Casa Norte Drive near Craig Ranch Park and Commerce Street. Upon arrival, officers made a grim discovery of 2 women, aged in their 40s and 50s, who had succumbed to apparent gunshot wounds in the second-floor apartment. Additionally, a 13-year-old girl was found injured and promptly transported to the hospital in critical condition. Further investigation revealed 3 more victims in a separate apartment directly below the initial crime scene. Sadly, 2 women in their mid-20s and a man in his early 20s were discovered deceased from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. The suspect, identified as 57-year-old Eric Adams, was deemed armed and perilous, prompting law enforcement to issue a warning to the public to be cautious and to report any sightings of Adams promptly by dialing 911. On receiving a lead that Adams was present at a business within the 1500 block of Lake Mead Boulevard, officers swiftly responded and located him armed in the backyard of a residence on Dwayne Stedman Avenue near MLK Boulevard and Balzar Avenue. Despite commands to disarm, Adams tragically ended his own life. The Clark County Coroner's Office will ultimately release the identities of those lost in this devastating incident. For any individuals possessing pertinent information related to this crime, the North Las Vegas Police Department can be reached at 702-633-9111. Anonymous tips can also be conveyed to Crime Stoppers via phone at 702-385-5555.
The first U.S. presidential debate is just 2 days away as the 45th and 46th presidents prepare to exchange views in Atlanta. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from the city with an original report leading up to the debate.
As U.S. Presidents Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden gear up for Thursday's presidential debate hosted by CNN, the majority, if not all, major polls indicate Trump's lead in all 7 swing states. This marks the first face-off between the 2 U.S. presidential candidates who are set to confer for 90 minutes. The questions remain. Will Trump trump Biden, and who exactly will prop him up?
According to the Much Better National Crime Victimization Survey, there has actually been a 43% increase in violent crime since I left office, including 58% increase in rapes, an 89% increase in aggravated assaults, and a 56% increase in robberies. Other than that, I think we're doing quite well, don't you?
Trump's latest rally was packed, as the president tirelessly and consistently campaigns to massive crowds, even in the face of adversity.
The biggest problem is what he's saying to Russia, China, to Kim Jong-un, North Korea. What he's saying to these countries, they're laughing at us. They can't believe this has happened to America. On day one, I will seal the border, stop the invasion, and send Joe Biden's illegal aliens the hell back home.
Trump and Biden are the only two candidates who qualified for the debate that will feature muted mics unless delegated to speak.
I will also take immediate action to restore prosperity to every part of our land. When I left office, inflation was practically nothing. During my term, we had gasoline down to $1.87 a gallon, and at some points, even less than that. And the 30-year mortgage rate was 2.7%.
Less than 5 months out from Election Day, Thursday night's presidential debate begins at 6 p.m. here in Nevada.
Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me, I consider it a great badge of honor. I'm being indicted for you. Never forget, our enemies want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
We will continue to offer the latest in election coverage from our swing state. U.S. Marshals are searching for a female sexual predator who skipped out on her trial date. Samantha Roberts has more on this story.
Christina Cobb, age 41, was scheduled to appear in court back in January but never showed up. She currently has 2 arrest warrants in connection with 2 separate cases. Cobb was first arrested on June 13, 2022 for 2 counts of statutory sexual seduction and 1 count of lewdness with a child under the age of 16. According to the police report, the victim, who was a teenager, said Cobb provided him with alcohol and allowed him to sleep in her bed. The teenager told police that he believes that he had 8 shots that night before going to bed. According to police, Cobb then sexually assaulted the teen. When detectives attempted to question Christina about the incident, she declined to answer any questions without an attorney present. Cobb's bails were set at $20,000, which was posted in February of 2023. Cobb was arrested again on August 3rd of 2023 for allegedly swinging a crowbar at a teenage family member and then lying to police about what happened. She was charged with 2 felony charges, including assault with a deadly weapon and child abuse or neglect. On September 5th, a Las Vegas Justice Court judge ordered Cobb to be released from custody due to no criminal complaint being filed for the case. Cobb was scheduled to go on trial for the sexual seduction case on February 5th. A wanted poster by the U.S. Marshals states that she is wanted for sexual assault against a child under 16, as well as the assault with a deadly weapon charge. Anyone with any information on Christina Cobb's whereabouts is urged to call the U.S. Marshals at 725-277-6800.
A new discovery of a sunken ship has been made in the Mediterranean Sea by an Israeli gas company. Rory Russell has the details to this story.
An amazing discovery has been made in the Mediterranean Sea by Israeli officials. A sunken ship approximately 3,300 years ago was found along with the cargo that was inside, revealing hundreds of containers still intact. The discovery was found during a standard survey executed by Energen, a natural gas company that operates off the coast of Israel. Initially conducting the survey alongside the Mediterranean floor, Energen's team saw what they say was an unusual sighting of what seemed to be a large pile of jugs heaped on the ocean floor. According to one of the team leaders, the ship seems to have sunk in a crisis either due to a storm or an attempted pirate attack, which was well known during the occurrence in the late Bronze Age. This ship, approximately 45 feet long, was transporting hundreds of vessels, and only a few of them were visible on the ocean floor. Throughout 2 days of work, 2 of the vessels were extracted by the Energen team from the extremities of the ship, being careful not to harm the rest of the ship and what's possibly inside. Only 2 other shipwrecks containing cargo from the late Bronze Age have ever been discovered in the Mediterranean Sea. According to one of the Marines on board the gas company ship, the ship is preserved at such a great depth that it seems it is frozen in time since the moment of the disaster, because its body and its contents have not been disturbed by human hands, such as divers or fishermen, nor has it been affected by the waves and currents, which often do impact shipwrecks in shallower waters.
We have your fireworks safety tips after the break. You're watching Southern Nevada News Network.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
When it comes to your safety and security, Pahrump Lock and Safe comes to mind. Pahrump Lock and Safe has been providing security and peace of mind throughout Southern Nevada. Of course, you know about their 24/7 emergency service, but there's more. Pahrump Lock and Safe offers safe opening and repair, high security safe service, electronic locks, high security locks, access control systems, and much more services. Call 702-379-8441. Pahrump Lock and Safe, your key to security.
Many things in a mother's life affect her pregnancy. You can help improve the health of mothers and babies in Nevada by completing a Pregnancy Risk Assessment Monitoring System, or PRAMS, survey from the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The survey asks new moms about their experience before, during, and after pregnancy. Responses are confidential. If you receive a PRAMS survey, please share your story.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks. Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. Fire Chief Scott Lewis speaks to News 25 about the dangers of the upcoming 4th of July celebrations and how to keep safe during this patriotic time.
This week we're talking about fireworks, and the current product that's being sold in the town is considered 1.4, which is retail grade. And we are reminding everyone that our conditions are extremely dry this season. Our lack of precipitation, the high temperatures, I believe it's one of the hottest Junes ever recorded. And we're certainly seeing the devastation that results from those types of conditions that are causing serious fires within our town and our neighboring areas. That's why we've responded to numerous brush fires, which have resulted in several structures being involved. So we're reminding everyone at this time of year to be extremely careful. Don't ignite fireworks on your property or in the neighboring fields or anything along those lines. Use the predetermined approved shooter sites with your cards, and that way you can ensure a safe environment for your family to enjoy the fireworks and watch. We're also reminding everyone to be extremely careful, even when utilizing them at the shooter site, is that we get a lot of serious extremity injuries. Usually annually we get a serious event where someone loses some fingertips or loses partial hand and they have to be sent into trauma. It's a life-changing event, and we want to make sure that that doesn't occur and do everything in our power to prevent that. So come on out on the 4th of July, enjoy the town show. It's one of the best shows in the area. It's probably one of the best shows I've seen ever, and come out and enjoy with your family. That's the appropriate place to enjoy fireworks.
With the fires in Arizona still blazing, Roy Russell has the latest update of the containment and how the wildfires started.
Most of the fires in Arizona continue to burn, and that means there is quite a bit of damage done by these large wildfires throughout Arizona National Forests. There is some good news. The largest fire that was recorded so far this year in Arizona, the Wildcat Fire, that was burning inside the Tonto National Forest. This fire has been completely contained according to Arizona firefighters. Today, on June 24th, a new wildfire started just south of Alpine and quickly spread over 4,600 acres. There is not any containment that has been reported as of yet. The cause of this fire was reported to be natural causes, and there has not been any injuries reported. The second two largest wildfires in Arizona have almost been completely contained. The Sourdough Fire, starting on June 5th, spreading over 722 acres, is 95% contained. And the other is the Bear Fire, which started on June 8th and is 80% contained. And it was reported that the cause of this fire was human. This fire spread over 699 acres.
The popularity in marijuana has grown over the years here in the U.S. News 25 reports about the change in the THC chemical in marijuana over the last few years.
As marijuana grows more common in the United States, both legal and illegal, the potency of the drug continues to grow as well. A new study from Carnegie Mellon University shows that more people use marijuana daily or near daily, and there's more people who use marijuana rather than alcohol. The potency of marijuana has drastically increased in the recent years. A chart from the DEA National Drug Threat Assessment shows a sharp increase in the THC potency from 1977 to 2022. It is 7 to 8 times higher than it was 45 years ago and has doubled over the past 15 years. That is important because the THC is the substance in the marijuana that causes the intoxication. It is also the reason that marijuana can become habit-forming for many people. When it is talked about who buys marijuana on the street, it is typically a kid who is too young to buy from a dispensary, or somebody who may be homeless and has no way to get a state ID that a dispensary would require. The street marijuana can be laced with virtually anything, including fentanyl, raising the potential risk for addiction. With the potential threat of drugs being laced, it is important for parents to communicate with their children about the dangers of illicit drugs.
The burn moratorium is currently in effect, which means no open burning is allowed. Fire Chief Scott Lewis has a reminder on this for us all.
We're currently in the burn moratorium, which means that there is no open burning within the town of Pahrump borders, and also up in our federal partners have fire restrictions throughout the area in BLM and U.S. Forest Controlled lands. That is with great caution, as we are experiencing a significant number of brush fires. The ground is dry, it's plentiful, and with the precipitation we had over the winter, we have had a tremendous growth, and a number of sage and tumbleweeds and mixed fuels has caused a significant issue. So please follow the burn moratorium. If you don't, you're subject to significant fines and penalties, and you could also be held legally liable for any extension of the fire that occurs on your property onto your neighbor's property or causes anyone else physical damage.
We have your sports coming up after the break. You're watching Southern Nevada News Network.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney in Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Back-to-back record sales in both new and pre-owned volume over the last 2 months have our team excited and ready to serve. We're restocked with a massive selection of over 300 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and over 1,000 new Chevy and GMC vehicles available in our vast inventory network, like the redesigned GMC Acadia with 3 rows, now bigger and better than ever. Check out our hottest sailors, while stock lasts, of Chevy Trax and Trailblazers. Or how about Motor Trend's Truck and SUV of the Year, our very own Chevy Colorado and Blazer EV. With all new factory incentives and aggressive Auto Plaza discounts, get a deal on a GMC Sierra or Chevy Silverado, both half-ton and heavy-duty trucks not seen in years. Only at the Auto Plaza. We love you, Pahrump.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
This little birdie heard there's a way to get the latest information on Valley's fiber construction project. Valley Communications is bringing the future of the internet. Fiber optics, super fast, reliable speeds for streaming, gaming, and everything else you do online. All you have to do is visit valleycom.com and click the fiber to the home button to track the construction progress.
Hey Nevadans, prescriptions can be expensive. Let the Array RX discount card be your solution. Now available to all Nevada residents. Simply sign up for free. Show your pharmacist your digital card and save money. Receive discounts of up to 80% on certain medications. There are no age or income restrictions, and it only takes a minute to enroll, so you can get back to doing what makes you happy.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Now here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators kick off a homestand against the Sacramento River Cats this evening. First pitch, 7:05. The Vegas Golden Knights will be hitting the road again this summer, the team announced Monday. It'll embark on its annual road trip, which covers Vegas's expansive television market. From August 1st to the 8th, representatives from the club will visit Jackson, Wyoming, Billings, Montana, Reno, Nevada, and a few other places. The 2024 Upper Deck NHL Draft is set to achieve a first when it takes to Sphere in Las Vegas for the first sports event and first live television broadcast from the world-famous venue. All 32 teams will be on hand to select 224 prospects across 2 days, beginning with Round 1 on Friday, June 28th. Also, the NHL Awards are taking place this Thursday night at Fontaine-Le-Bleu in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Aces play the Chicago Sky this Thursday And for the first time in history, the Florida Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. Florida won a 2-1 Game 7 thriller on Monday night over the Edmonton Oilers to secure a 4-3 series victory in the Stanley Cup final. Congratulations, Panthers. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Have you ever wondered what impacts your electric bill? Valley Electric breaks down 4 key factors.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Here are 4 factors that impact your energy bills. Number 1 is energy use. The more electricity you use, the higher your energy bill. Number 2 is fuel cost. When cost of fuel used to generate electricity go up, overall cost increase. Number 3 is weather. Extreme temperatures increase the demand for cooling or heating. This puts pressure on fuel sources and prices. Number 4 is equipment cost. Pricing for equipment and material needed to maintain the electric system can fluctuate. We can't control the weather or changing cost of fuel, but we can help you identify ways to save energy. Contact Valley Electric Association if you have any questions about your bill or for tips to help you manage your energy use.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Taking a look outside through our Lerner & Rowe weather cam, it's looking mostly sunny with some clouds and hot. Roy Russell tells us what's in store for the week coming up after the break.
Make this the summer event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. Summer is here, and at Saida Trudeau, we have the perfect Jeep for your summer adventures. Whether you're going off-road, a long road trip, or hitting the beach, make this the summer event you pick up a new Jeep at Saida Trudeau, like the all-new 2024 Gas Jeep Wrangler or the all-new 2024 Gas Jeep Gladiator, both with $2,000 in rebates on all trim levels. Maybe good old American muscle is what you want. Come check out the 2024 Dodge Durango RT with $3,600 in rebates. You can save money and look good. To set up a test drive, call us at 775-727-0102 or find us online at SaidaTrudeauChryslerJeepDodge.com. Make this the summer event you'll never forget at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Introducing Gold Standard X, your go-to partner for alternative investments. In a world dominated by traditional investment avenues, we stand out by offering precious metals, bullion, and exclusive rare coins and sets to diversify your portfolio. We offer world-class customer service, U.S.-based sales associates, fast delivery, and 100% insured shipping in discreet packaging. Are you ready to handle these uncertain times and diversify your portfolio? Call us at 1-800-265-1246 or visit goldstandardx.com today.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening.
evening, Nevada. I'm Roy Rossell here from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV and now Roku. Taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Fernley is at 91 degrees, Fallon is at 94, Carson City at 90 degrees, Tonopah matching Fallon at 94 degrees, Goldfield just 1 degree higher, Beatty at 103 degrees, Amargosa at 109, Las Vegas at 107, and Death Valley always at 120 degrees. But here in the Paradise of Pahrump, it is currently 105 degrees. The high today just a little while ago was 106. It was sunny today, wind blowing south-southwest at 9 miles per hour, humidity 17% today. And the sun rose this morning at 5:27 and is going to set tonight at 8:05 p.m. The humidity raises up just a little bit to 25% and the wind continues to blow southeast at 12 miles per hour. The low tonight's going to be 83 degrees, and with clear skies, let's take a look at the rest of the week. It looks like we're going to be having sun throughout the rest of this week into next week, and we're going to be staying in the triple digits, their highest being 106 on Wednesday and next Tuesday. And it goes down just a little bit in between. Everybody make sure to stay hydrated and turn on the AC. Back to the desk, here's David.
Thank you, Rory. Well, that wraps up this edition of News 25. I'm David Preston. Have a nice evening.
Many things in a mother's life affect her pregnancy. You can help improve the health of mothers and babies in Nevada by completing a Pregnancy Risk Assessment Monitoring System, or PRAMS, survey from the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The survey asks new moms about their experience before, during, and after pregnancy. Responses are confidential. If you receive a PRAMS survey, please share your story.